How's it going, everybody? It's time for some more triangle strategy. Last episode, we had a pretty good battle here at Twins Gate, and now we're about to pretty much see what happened after that battle, after we, got Sickers to leave. Svarog drives Sickers' forces back, saving House Wolfort, and divulges the reason behind his actions. Yes, let's see. Svarog did have a bit of an epic moment last time.
Thank you for your help earlier.
Think nothing of it. We walk the same path now.
Let's go. We have someone on the inside we can trust.
And together, we shall bring down Gustadolp.
It seems we've managed to dispel any doubts you had in us.
I mean, we did fight together. That's always something that's, good for bonding, I guess.
I do not know what happened in the mines that day, but your words and Gustadolp's do not align. And I cannot bring myself to believe that Gustadolp did not have a hand in Dragan's death. He has always been willing to do whatever necessary to see his ambitions through.
Indeed.
We've investigated the spy's quarters. It appears he was working for Sickers.
Yep.
And his forces are directly under the Archduke's command, meaning the man behind the curtain is without a doubt Gustadolp.
As we kind of already knew, because we even saw Sickers reporting to Gustadolp, because we were freaking there.
This may be yet another ploy to destroy me, just like my son's murder.
Lord Dragan was vital in our plans for peace.
Yet he did not bother to hide his ambition before Gustadolp. Perhaps he inherited that senseless pride from me.
Aww.
The child of a concubine. What a fool I am, bringing death upon my own son.
I don't think there's much you could do about it, Svarog. It's really not your fault. It's freaking Gustadolphin's fault.
Uncle.
But no matter how I despair, my son will not return. So I must fulfill his wishes in his stead.
Agreed. I must defeat Gustadolp for my family.
I shall fight by your side.
Will he actually be, in our army? We can control him, maybe? Or is it just in plot?
Take this as repayment for the cargo.
Oh? Money, please. Money I can actually use. Yes?
This is far too much, Lord Svarog.
Just give me 10,000 gold, please, for free.
The remainder is for your army. Use it when the time comes.
Do we actually get it, or is it just in plot?
We cannot thank you enough.
Probably just in plot. No, it's not. It's 10,000 gold. Let's go. Fire Emblem moment. Let's go.
These tough times are not over yet. We could not win against Gustadolp if we fought him now.
Indeed. But if we can learn about what he's plotting, we may stand a chance.
I will continue to be vigilant. May our houses grow ever stronger until then.
Indeed. Okay, so I guess he's not, fighting alongside us in our army. He's just going to be fighting alongside us in the plot, which is, that's good enough. That's good enough for me. So he is the treacherous soul to his own country. And now...
Serenoa delivers the salt to Svarog, a powerful minister of Esfrost who secretly wishes for Gustadolf's defeat. After learning of Roland's identity, Svarog swears to fight beside House Wolfort to bring down their common enemy.
Very good.
Gustadolf's power grows greater by the day, but House Wolfort is not idle in the meantime. They look to strengthen their own forces, slowly but surely.
Okay, but who do we go to next besides, Svarog? He's our only ally right now, but I guess House Ende, but they're not gonna fight. They'll just give us supplies. We're going all the way over to Hyzante?
After seeing the illicit salt to Esfrost, Serenoa makes haste to Hyzante.
We're finally going to Hyzante!
The Holy One has invited both them and Sorcerer Ende to the palace.
The Holy One? Oh my gosh, really? I guess Sorcerer put in a good word for us. Oh my gosh. And... oh my goodness, in we go. The voice that calls us. Chapter 10, we're finally going to Hyzante. It took us 10 chapters just to get to Hyzante. I don't even know how many chapters are in the freaking game, but it took us 10 chapters just to get to Hyzante. We're finally freaking here. There's salt on the ground? Is that what that is? Is it just salt everywhere? Salt is like a type of soil, right? So it could be? Or at least some sort of form of it? Look at how pretty it is. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Hyzante's so pretty. Huh. Listen to this music too. Oh my goodness. Hey dude. What's
Lord
up?
Serenor Wolfort, we are pleased to have you in the capital.
Well met. Are you attendant to the Holy One?
I do have that honor, yes. I am afraid preparations for your audience are still underway. Pray wait a while longer.
Okay, that's fine. Dude, Hyzante looks so cool. What the heck?
Very well. There is no rush.
Your patience is appreciated. We shall find you once we are ready.
Gotcha. Their architecture just seemed kind of
We
neat.
should take this chance to see the city.
Yeah.
We still do not know why we were summoned. Rumors, fickle as they may be, may help us steel ourselves for what is ahead.
Okay, so we're time to investigate Hyzante. I'm down.
Somehow, I doubt that the commoners are privy to the thoughts of the goddess.
True.
Still, it would do us well to acquaint ourselves with her subjects. For the sake of our budding relationship with Hyzante, if nothing else.
Yeah, dude, if Hyzante is on our side, we can easily take out Gustadolp.
I agree. Then shall we split up to cover the most ground?
I have a mind to visit the source.
The source, ooh. I don't know if you want to see that, Frederica.
As you wish. Once we have finished, let us return here to share what we have learned.
Like, they're freaking killing your people in there. Or at least sort of your people. I don't know. It's not good. It's not good down there in the freaking source. Oh? What are you three up to? Why is Anna with you?
This country is quite pleasant, isn't it?
It is.
Not a dour face in sight. Quite the opposite, in fact.
Yeah, but it has its fair share of problems, but right now it looks okay.
To see their smiles, you would think that inequity, envy, and jealousy were things of fairy tales.
A well-governed populace is a happy populace. Or so they say.
Just an example we could learn from, methinks.
Methinks. That's such a funny word. What are you thinking, Anna?
If I may speak plainly, I find it somewhat unsettling.
That's okay. I mean, yeah, that's. Please elaborate, but I guess I think I might know where you're going with this.
Unsettling? How so?
Smiles do not always show joy. Is it truly possible to sate the wishes of every woman and man?
Are you implying something nefarious is behind all this?
Well, I mean, if you take a look at the source, there's obviously some not great things happening there, and, you know, how they treat the Rosellan people is just awful. I guess, like, as long as you believe in the Holy One or whatever, or, like, their holy goddess, then you'll be fine. But, like, if you don't, like, if you say one bad thing about the goddess, it's like, oh, it is time for murder.
Not necessarily. However, I was taught that for every laugh, somewhere a tear is shed. This country was not built without its share of sacrifice. Of that, I am certain.
Interesting.
I understand your hesitation, Anna, but I think it is unfounded.
I don't know. She's onto something for sure.
The country who cares for its citizens is cared for in turn. It needn't be any more complex than that.
I think that's Roland's inexperience talking. I don't know how correct that is.
So, did you discover aught of value?
Yes, we walked down the street.
The rumor on everyone's lips is that Minister Sorsley has brought House Wolfort to heel.
To heal?
News travels faster than I would expect. That may very well be the reason for our audience.
If so, then the time may soon be upon us to decide if we are loyal to Hyzante or otherwise.
Loyal to Hyzante? Ugh.
I will wander the city a little longer. I shall return soon.
Can we not just be like allies? Do we really have to be like under their foot? I don't know, dude. I don't know how much I like that. Because then we'd have to go face off with them eventually if we betray them and go back to Glenbrook or whatever. Okay, you three.
It's as we feared, milady. None but Hyzantians can enter the source.
Oh, you can't even. Okay.
I see. I would have liked to see where my mother was raised, and where she spent her final days.
Oh, that's where she... Oh, you know what? You might have said that before and I just forgot, but I just didn't know what the source was. Oh, that's horrible.
Her final days? She died here?
Many years ago. I know little else of the circumstances of her passing.
It was probably because she wanted water and was killed for it.
I thought she escaped this thrice forsaken place.
Yeah, I thought so too. Did she come back?
She did. She fled during the chaos of a Rosellan uprising in the midst of the Salt Iron War. It was then that she met my father, the former Archduke.
And then she went back to the source?
And from their union, I was born. A daughter of Esfrost.
Then how'd she... No. Was she captured?
In a way, yes. Esfrost was forced to surrender her, or take responsibility for the war's outbreak.
Oh.
And then, well...
What a damned farce.
A pendant.
I was lonely and heartbroken, but the pendant she left me shone the way through my darkest days.
That's nice.
Can't tell you how sorry I am.
And dark days there were. Esfrost was her home, but there were those who would not let her forget her ancestry.
Flawless Erica.
That she was able to ignore her detractors speaks to the strength of her character. That she excelled in her studies does even more so.
You flatter me, Gila.
I would never presume to do such a thing.
She's an honest one. The group's back together, mostly.
My lord, I kept your better half safe for you.
Thank you, Eridor. Did you learn aught of interest?
We did. It seems all members of the Saintly Seven have gathered at the palace.
All of them, okay.
All of them? Could that have something to do with us?
Maybe they're like, oh, we finally have the greatest house warriors under our control. Now we're gonna go send you to beat up Gustadolp. I don't know.
Perhaps, though it certainly bodes ill. In any case, it is clear that we are expected to honor the Hierophant's request for an audience.
Sure.
Demand may be a better word to use.
You might not be that far off, Saranoa.
Then perhaps we should return before the attendant comes to seek us out.
Just ditch the place and leave? I don't know, Gila. We might get in trouble with them. Frickin' Egghead will be like, what? No, seriously, guys, trust me. They're my slaves now, because I'm Egghead. Oh, boy. Okay, Hierophant's Palace, what is this, House End? Oh, yep, it is. It's frickin' House End. Oh, sorry, I think it's Ende. I forget. They said it once, but no, I think it's House End. I forgot. No, it is House End, isn't it? Whatever, let's just see how they're doing. Frickin' Sorceley. Such a stupid character.
House Wolford has not a single heroic deed to their name, yet the Hierophant grants them audience.
What do you mean a single heroic deed? We're like the warrior people. We are like the best warriors in the land. Isn't that like our thing? Come on now, dude.
As if they are worthy to stand by my side before the Holy One.
What?
What is the meaning of this?
Bro, Sorceley, what the frick? You're a jerk. Worthy to stand by my side. You're just an egg. You're just an egg. That's all you are. Plus, you do illicit salt trading. Jeez, dude.
Perhaps there is no need to take offense. Perhaps you are being honored. You did bring a formidable ally into the flock, after all.
I don't get it.
That is a curious interpretation.
What? Dude, this guy just feels like an attendant, but he's a bit more mysterious than that. I hate that laugh. It looks like he has no eyes, and it looks so gross. It looks like he just looks like he's an egg, but like he just looks like he's skin. Like, do you not see that? That Jenny looks terrifying. Ugh.
The others in the Order are breathless with jealousy at your achievement. They have spoke of naught else since the news arrived.
'Twas no great feat. The Wolfords were lost, sniveling, begging for a hand to guide them. The others needn't know that, however.
Listen, guys, we were begging, but we just didn't have any other choice, bro. Come on, we had to fight. We fought like 4 battles in a row where we were like barely surviving.
Soon you will have the ear of the goddess. You will be the envy of Hyzante.
Why couldn't Gustadolp just attack these people? They deserve it. That's so mean, but like, come on, dude. You're like, oh, we're so cool. But like, yeah, I'd like to see how you deal with frickin' Gustadolp.
It is well past time for that decrepit Edor to relinquish his position.
Edor?
The future belongs to House End.
At last. I shall see that you have a place in it, Tenebris.
What are you two planning? Okay. Tenebris. We have not seen...
What a gullible fool.
I was just about to say... how I think there's more to this guy than what I thought. Yep. You can tell. There's a reason. He's not showing his face. He's like that. You know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of like, you know how there's always in those movies where it's like there's the frickin' the king and he's like old and he doesn't know what he's talking about, but like his frickin', you know, what is like side sneaky maid that has like a silly laugh. It's like the Jafar to the king in Aladdin, or like the Iago to not Iago from Aladdin, Iago to King Garen, or like. And Lord of the Rings, that one frickin' guy to that one king that I don't really remember the name of. You know what I mean? There's always like that side little, you know, advisor that's like clearly evil. Like that's what this guy is to me, dude. That's what I see with this guy. He's like, ooh, House End. Well, and he's smart, dude. He's smart. You can tell that's where Sorceley gets all his info from. Sorceley isn't the smart one. It's this guy, and he's just using him as a puppet, which I could just like clearly see in this cutscene at least. Maybe not the other ones. I thought they were just allies, but this one you can definitely tell he's just using him in. But whatever. Now we have the air within the Hierophant's palace is tense as Serenoa is brought before the Saintly Seven. Here we go. This is gonna be, oh boy. This is gonna be interesting. Potentially even more interesting than when we met Gustadolp for the first time. And there they are. Hey guys. Do we actually get to...
I, Sorceley Ende, have brought Serenoa Wolfort to answer the summons of the Holy One.
Why do you sound like you're about to pass out? Yeah, do we actually get to see the Holy One, or are they just going to chill behind the tent? Will they speak?
Very good. Then let us begin forthwith.
Okay, you're Edore, or Edor. Was it Edor? I think you're Edor. Yeah, okay, so I think he's like the second in command of the Holy One, or whatever. So I think frickin' Sorceley wants his job because he's old. Also, one of the other frickin' 7 minister people, it's him. The guy I already forgot the name of. He's sitting right there, so he's one of the 7 guys. Interesting to know.
In the name of the Holy One and the Goddess, I shall begin her inquiry into the misappropriation of our nation's salt.
Wait, you found out? Huh? You found out?
An inquiry?
Serenoa Wolfort shall be questioned first.
It was him! It was him! The guy I forgot his name of. It was him! Wasn't it?
Sorceley Ende stands accused of forsaking the goddess's blessing, of abusing his station to indulge his own insatiable appetites.
Ooh, you know what? I'm actually okay with frickin' Egghead going down. We're gonna go down with him, but you know what? I'm fine as long as Egghead goes down. Now we owe him nothing.
You, Serenoa Wolfort, stand accused of aiding his plot, of sullying your own hands by transporting his ill-begotten wares.
We could just be like, he threatened me.
I stand accused? On what grounds, Edor?
Minister Sorceley, I would advise you to temper your words in the presence of the Holy One.
Okay, also, I just realized we've now met all of them, except for the one who's like bald right there. Because that's Lila, we've seen X-Harm, and those two. But who is that guy?
You would dare chastise me?
Yo, calm down, Egghead.
For generations, the goddess has entrusted House Ende with her salt, the lifeblood of our nation. I have treated my duty only with the utmost respect. Just hearing these outrageous charges makes my stomach churn.
You can tell he's a politician. He's good at lying. Him.
Really? Then I shudder to imagine your condition whilst you pen these ledgers, delivered to us by one of the soldiers from the source.
Ooh, okay, Camcel, what is you? Or what is you? What are you? Okay, he manages all matters related to the nation's public order. Okay, interesting. Oh, Sorcery's own writing. They got proof. They got him. Uh-oh, they have guards. Wait.
I thought the numbers were quite odd, and when I compared them to the ledger at headquarters, I quickly understood why.
Oh, you're from the ministry or whatever.
Forgive me, Minister Sorceley. Staying silent would have meant my death.
Your death? How swiftly your underlings betray you under the slightest pressure.
Now, if you are very well finished, let us continue. Lord Serenoa, did you aid Sorceley in these crimes?
Eesh, we did. Okay, what do you look like real fast? Can I see? Okay, about what I expected. The only one permitted to hear the voice of the Hierophant. What? Okay, so hold on a second. Hold on. You're telling me if he's the only one who can hear the voice, don't tell me that the Holy One doesn't even exist. The Holy One probably doesn't even exist. It's probably just a door. A door is like, oh, let me go talk to the Holy One, and the Holy One can talk to the goddess. So it's like he has a puppet of a puppet. It's like, what? Why can't you just speak to the goddess? Why do you have to have somebody who you talk to then speak to the goddess? Maybe because you won't be blamed and all? You can have the Holy One just be like, oh, it was his idea, not mine. No, it's freaking his idea, dude. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Anyway, how are you gonna answer Serenoa?
Answer with the understanding that falsehoods will be treated as affronts to the goddess's mercy and punished accordingly.
Do I actually have to choose here? I feel like I don't. Serenoa? Just tell the truth, dude.
I understand. It is true. We helped Sorceley peddle his salt.
Serenoa, you cur!
Oh. He killed him? Egghead's dead? Blood? No, no blood. Nope, so Egghead's dead. That's it. What about Serenoa? Dang, Egghead's dead. Just like that. What's gonna happen to us? Let me guess, we're just gonna be banished. Please tell me we don't die. Come on. Serenoa.
On behalf of all Hyzante, I thank you for helping us excise this rot from our nation.
Okay. But aren't you gonna be mad at us for helping him, though?
Be that as it may, the fact remains you bear some responsibility in allowing that rot to fester. Such misdeeds must be answered for.
Okay. Not death, preferably, please.
You should have come to us immediately upon finding out his true nature. You had ample opportunity.
That was one of our decisions, I know, but we wouldn't have been able to ally with Svarog if we didn't.
I admit the fault is ours, but it was not a judgment made lightly.
We had to act to protect our home and our people. It was the only way to prevent the loss of both.
Your plight has not fallen on deaf ears. However, a crime committed under duress is still a crime.
I see, but what's the punishment of the crime?
For that, I have no words. Only hope.
Oh.
Hope that you will find mercy for us.
Dang. Just answer back with straight up honesty.
For my people, I beg of you, allow our house to enter the protection of the Holy One.
Really?
You love your subjects deeply, that is plain to see. Very well. I shall state your case to the Holy One on your behalf.
AKA, give me like 10 seconds to think about it. Let me just pretend to whisper to the tent real fast, guys. Hold on a second. Just give me a second. Corn dogs. Oh. No, hold on. Maybe somebody is in there. He says, freak you.
Serenoa Wolfort, heed well the words of the Holy One.
Kneeling?
Your house safeguards the very heart of Nozelia, and the Wolfort name is known near and far for its fierceness in upholding its duty.
Thank you.
The Holy One believes it would be a great loss if your home were to fall victim to Frost's ambition. The Saintly Seven has just recently bid farewell to one of its members. His position would be yours if you would take it.
But we're not even from Hyzante. You just gonna let me be a Saintly Seven person?
My lord, this...
However...
Wait, what? But we're not even from Hyzante. That seems a little weird. But if we do this, that means we'll be stuck in Hyzante. We'll be loyal to Hyzante.
There is the matter of the Roselle that dwell within your borders.
Oh no. You won't protect them, will you?
The Holy One would see them returned to the flock where they belong.
AKA, shove them down in the source. Oh, this one's big. This one's surely a massive split. Oh no, this one's huge, dude. This one's huge.
Their home is in the source, our Holy Land. They are descendants of criminals and worse.
Oh no.
Their lot is to offer themselves to the goddess so that the sins of their forebears may be cleansed. The Holy One would see all Roselle serve her in penitence, such is her will.
Oh no, this one's gonna be so hard. This one's gonna be so difficult. Okay, so I have heard a rumor, I don't know if it's true, but apparently, for certain character paths, Like, I've heard rumors that there are, like, specific character paths. Like, there's a Roland path, a Frederica path, a Benedict path, and then a true ending path, because there's 4 paths in the game. I don't know how true this is. These are just, like, accidental rumors I've stumbled upon. Or just, like, from comments or whatever. Because I'm not, like, trying to spoil myself. But I was like, what? So does that mean... And I also heard rumors that, like, people can leave your party depending on your choices. So, like, surely... now I'm getting nervous that if I stay loyal to Hyzante, Frederica will leave because she doesn't want her people to die. And if I don't, then maybe, like, someone else will leave the party. I don't know. Again, I really do. I like just thinking about Anna as well. What she was saying about how the whole nation is just... but we can't make an enemy out of both of them, dude. We can't be an enemy to both. Frost. I'm thinking about the decision now. Let's just keep going to the plot. We can think about this later.
You would have us betray the Roselle under our protection?
Such mortal judgments are not her concern. The goddess has spoken.
Even the fact that we could have a position on the Saintly Seven is very interesting, but... Oh, no. That's horrible. Oh, Frederica.
Serenoa, will you surrender the Roselle to Hyzante?
I don't know.
As you are doubtless aware, Lady Frederica, the vow of Lord Simon himself binds us to protect them. Alas, our house is not what it once was.
Is that a reason to cast aside its honor? My father, as well, likely had a hand in orchestrating their protection.
Oh? Oh, it's you. Hey, dude.
Ah, my friends. I apologize that we once again meet under dire circumstances.
Yeah, you're much cooler than frickin' Egghead.
You face a difficult choice, one I do not envy. Have you decided?
Give us time. We gotta use the scales.
Not yet. We will, you can be sure.
They've got us by the small ones, and they know it. They made this request full aware of our history.
Well, what are your thoughts about this, dude?
Lest you misunderstand, allow me to illuminate your position. You are not the noble hawks you think yourselves to be. You are vultures, feeding off the scraps of Sorceley's corpse.
Ugh.
You've got some nerve.
I speak from experience when I say that the title of Saint is not to be worn lightly. Are you prepared?
Prepared? For what?
Doubtless you are aching to break free of your fetters, to take wing and soar. To do that, blood must be spilled. The blood of enemy, friend, and self alike. Your freedom lies at the end of a trail of dead. If you are not prepared to make that journey, to endure that sacrifice, then cast aside your pretensions and grovel.
Grovel or bleed. Poor options, both.
Dude, this entire game is just like, hey, here's 2 bad choices, pick one. Pick one. Here, this one sucks. This one sucks more. There's no, like, good choice. I like it, though. It's good, but it's just like, man, so hard. Obviously, straight from the start, I'm not gonna betray the Roselle. We made a promise to them. I'll never do that unless I'm on a different path. Oh. And plus, I don't trust Hyzante. I still don't. They're just jerks. They treat people like trash. I'm pretty sure I already have my decision made.
In his time, Lord Simon protected the Roselle who fled Hyzante, and the village they established within the Wolffort domain. 30 years have passed since then. The Hierophant uses the illegal salt trade incident as leverage to demand those Roselle be sent to the source, where Hyzantean faith dictates they must reside. After being found guilty at the trial, Serenoa has no other choice but to acquiesce.
Wait, you're telling me that we have to give them up no matter what? Not even a scales of conviction?
Thus, with House Ende ruined and a vacant position among the Saintly Seven to be filled, rumors of House Wolffort's ascendancy start sounding more credible than ever to the people of Hyzante.
You know, the only good thing about this is frickin' Egghead's gone. That's the only good thing that happened today. Literally everything else sucks. It's just horrible. But House Ende is gone. Honestly, good. Good. Oh, man. Chapter 11, Oppressions Under the Sun. What do we do? What do we do? The next day, here we go. In the encampment.
Lord Serenoa, I believe it may be in our best interest to turn over the Roselle after all.
Benedict? I knew you'd say that.
They fought so hard to escape, Hyzante. They would never agree to return.
We even talked to them and asked them to make Frederica a dress. They'll never get to finish it.
It would be a show of good faith to the Saintly Seven and secure House Wolford's safety. If the situation calls for force, well, we must be prepared, to borrow Minister Exham's words.
I see. Give me time to think over the matter.
Oh. What are you three thinking?
Where is Frederica?
Uh-oh. Is she okay?
Oh, she left for the source with Prince Roland. She said she wanted to see where the Roselle lived for herself.
Wait, I thought you said they weren't allowed down there. Maybe we are now?
Indeed. Hyzantean law requires all Roselle to make their home at the source.
She is most troubled over this, Lord Serenoa. Please, if you could...
I understand. I will make for the source at once.
I don't like that place, dude. I don't like that place. This is so bad. Oh, and freaking Gustadolp is still... He's still at it. He's still doing something. Dude, I completely forgot about Gustadolp, dude. He's just chilling. Gosh. Okay, 2 side stories. A dancer. Huh. A dancer approaches a certain man. Let's see what the dancer's all about. That one doesn't seem as important as Gustadolp, so we'll do this one first. What's a freaking dancer gonna... Wait, what? Is that Silvio? Why is Silvio here? That is Silvio, right?
Silvio Tellior, I presume?
You don't have a name, so I can't check out who this person is. She from Hyzante?
Who might you be?
Someone who brings good tidings. An offer you may wish to consider.
I am ruined. Who would want to offer me anything?
It is Minister Edor's wish.
Oh?
Will you hear me out?
Edor, huh?
One of the Saintly Seven. Then you are Hyzantean.
My master is eager for your assistance, as you are quite close to House Wolford.
Yeah, well, we used to be. Silvio? What is that? That's it? That's it? What? Okay, that was short and sweet, I guess. Alright, from the throne room of the Whiteholm Castle, Gustadolp begins the next stage of his plan. Oh, Gustadolp, stupid dolphin. What a freaking loser. These 3 are just the biggest
Fellas,
losers.
Thank you for making the necessary arrangements. No need to thank me. I am your Prime Minister, after all.
Yeah, in case you forgot, dude. Yeah, give me a promotion, dude.
I've made sure those with any power in Glenbrook understand their place. They will do as we command. Then everything is in place. It is time.
What? What are you doing?
Is there nothing I might do to aid you, brother?
If there were, I would tell you.
Yeah, so then why are you even here? It's all about deeds and freaking Asfrosta. Why are you here? Erica?
And the consortium, Thalos?
Thalos is just doing everything. Why is she here? I don't get it. It feels so... It's like a juxtaposition compared to Gustadolf's ideals. It's weird.
Oh, I expect we shan't have any trouble from them. I have promised them a considerable sum to stay out of our way. Good. Now it is just a waiting game.
For what?
I wonder how long the Hyzanteans will last.
Huh? Before what? What are you doing? What are you... I'm so confused, Gustadolf. Obviously, I know you want to take over Hyzante next, but how? And... Well, I don't get it, dude. I don't know what he wants. I really don't. I mean, I kind of know, but I don't know like what his end goal is. Anyway, Frederica makes her way to the source to see her fellow Roselle, but we probably can't even enter it. Are we allowed to enter with a guide, maybe?
Please. I'd only like to glimpse the goddess's sacred grounds for myself. It won't take but a moment.
That may be, but outsiders are not permitted into the source for such frivolities. And you are Rosellan. You ought to understand the teachings better than anyone.
She's only half Rosellan.
Frederica.
Here we go, Saranoa. Get up there.
Saranoa, forgive my impulsive behavior.
No, I understand.
There's nothing to forgive. I too wish to learn more of the Roselle and Hyzante. Not knowing would make my decision easier, but still I feel I must.
Oh, that's ignorance is bliss.
Saranoa? From House Walfort?
The very same. Lord Saranoa Wolfort.
Ooh, got him.
The one who will assume control of the salt trade in short order, as House Ende once did. To that end, we are here today for a preliminary inspection of the grounds.
So the rumors were true.
Wait, but we don't even...
Well, are you refusing the newest addition to the Saintly Seven entry into the source?
Okay, first off, we didn't even say yes. This is just a bluff. We're taking advantage of the rumors, but I guess Roland knows that?
Of course not. Please, right this way.
Dang, got him. Let's go, Roland. That was nice. That's nice. He's just acting as the guard who's accompanying them. He's fitting his, his freaking cover well. And here we are again. I don't get why they just give them water. Like, bruh, is water like, no, they have plenty. I don't get it. I know like the religion is a thing, but like if you at least want to make them work efficiently, just at least give them water. I don't understand. Look at that one up there, she's dead. Wait, is that frickin', what's his name? What's he doing here?
All right, you Rosellan wretches, time for worship.
What?
Minister Edor of the Saintly Seven himself will be giving the sermon today. You should be thankful. Heed his word, and your sins shall be cleansed.
Really? Probably not. You're still gonna make them force. You're still gonna force them to work. Speak, loser.
Roselle, do you know why you are imprisoned at the source, condemned to toil? It is because your ancestors committed the most heinous of sins.
Okay, first off, we don't even know what they did just yet. It's so sad. Look at the little children, the little babies. Like, come on, that's so dumb.
Long, long ago, they schemed to seize control of the salt that the goddess bequeathed to the people of Nozelia. They seized the source for themselves, wresting every last grain of salt from other peoples, desperate for the resource. Using the salt they hoarded as a shield, they terrorized the land, destroying any who stood against them in their thirst for domination.
Well, I don't know how accurate that truly is. Even if it is, don't blame the people who were born after and had nothing to do with it.
Fanned by their greed, the flames of war long ravaged our land. Countless innocents lost their lives.
But yeah, like the situation that Roselle are in is sad because like stuff like this happens in the real world and it's really, really sad.
What a terrible, arrogant people. Their cursed souls dwell within you, their progeny, to this very day. Indeed, the proof is in the very color of your hair. The same red as the blood that flowed from their countless victims.
Actually, bro, it's pink, so it's more like a little bit of a diluted red. I don't know, maybe they were like stuffed in the water. I don't know, but yeah, this just makes me sad.
Our people sinned against the goddess. We are a detestable blight upon Nozelia.
No!
Oh, goddess of salt, please, forgive us our sins. Forgive us.
I don't know if they've been brainwashed into thinking this. I don't know if they've been gaslighted into thinking this. Or just, you know, they're just saying it so they don't die. Maybe a mix of both.
Do not despair, for the goddess of salt is ever merciful and kind.
But if you ask for a drink of water, we'll kill you, so.
She grants even the worst of sinners, even you, a chance to atone. That atonement will only come through hard work here at the source. By quenching this earth with your sweat, by giving your lives to this labor, your cursed souls will be cleansed and welcomed back to the goddess's side.
I feel like I'm in a cult.
Only then, when your sins have been washed away, can you hope to be reborn into a pure body and once again walk upon Norzelia.
Yeah, so how long has this been going on? For like 30 years? How many people has that actually happened to, and how many have died? Can we have the statistics, please, Idor?
People of the Roselle, surrender your lives to the source and give your thanks to the great goddess.
O goddess of salt, for you I give myself, stained with sin as I am, to the source. Thank you for granting us the chance to atone.
They're not even living. They're just slaves. This is so sad.
Thank you.
No!
Thank you.
No!
That is enough. Now take that gratitude and turn it toward your work.
This is creepy, dude. This is actually creepy. I'm sorry. This is creepy. Really feels like a cult. It's like, oh, we're so thankful.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing.
We're so thankful to be slaves. Like, what? Jeez, dude.
This is atonement? And the Roselle accept it as a fitting punishment? Even if that story Idor told is true, no sin warrants this kind of cruel retribution.
Especially for people who didn't even do it. They're all innocent. Sure, their ancestors might not be, but they are.
Hyzante maintains control over Salt now. Are they then not guilty of the same crime?
I mean, they did kill Sorceley.
You are right. But this is as the goddess of salt commands, is it not?
I low-key just, I mean, besides the Hierophant, apparently they do exist. I low-key think it's just all frickin' Igor, or Idor, or whatever. Time to see for myself what goes on at the source. Oh, hello. Are you okay? Oh, I'm sorry. There's a little bit of a sparkly here. Can I please? Give me the sparkly, jeez. Yo, are there stones down here? Movement bangle. I can't go out in there, can I? I don't think I can. Hello? We need only follow the goddess's teachings in order to be absolved. Oh, don't look at it, Frederica. Don't look at it. Oh, no. This is the only work I've ever known. It's all I'm fit for now. Many years ago, some of us tried to flee this place. None would dare dream of doing that now. Where would you go? You just get tracked down knowing frickin' Hyzante. Quality stone. God, there's so much salt, and we could just like take a scoop and have some salt for ourselves. Jeez, it's kind of crazy. If we really wanted some, just like pick some up and stick it in our pocket. This cask weighs nothing when compared to the weight of our sins. No, don't say it, dude. I understand they've yet to replace Minister Sorceley as overseer, and so we lumber on, a beast without a head. No one to issue orders should a crisis arise. It's hardly surprising he was one of the Saintly Seven. They'll not replace him so hastily. Rumors swirl that they might call upon the Wolffort boy who's right behind me. I wonder if he can hear me. I don't care if they pick my own mother, so long as the position is filled. So they would install me as overseer of the source if I can find my way into the Saintly Seven. Okay, so they seem pretty accepting of him, at least. That's just the Hyzantean people, but the poor Roselle. Look at... Oh, I'm sorry. I can do it. I can carry the salt. How can the Holy State allow a man in his condition to continue working? Oh. Jeez, dude. What do you think, Roland? The treatment of the Roselle here is utterly inhuman. Yeah, tell me about it. The child, dude. I hope they give us water today. As in some days they don't. No wonder people are dying. Jeez. I drink like, when I record for a while, I drink a lot of water. I cannot imagine not having water while I'm recording. Even just in general. I don't know, I just say while I'm recording because, I drink water a lot while I record because I talk a lot and it makes me thirsty. Oh, I'm sorry. Man, see, here's the thing. Obviously, I know what choice I'm gonna make. I'm gonna go against Hyzante because I just don't like them. And obviously I think this just reinforces that decision. But it makes me sadder for the eventual time when I'll have to choose the path where, you know, I sacrifice them. And that's just, it makes me sad. It makes me almost want to, you know, turn them over first so I can get it over with. I don't know. It's sad. What is this? Register of the Roselle? Interesting. What are you about? Faster, faster. There shall be no rest for the wicked. Ah, Lord Cyrano of House Wolfwood, I presume. I'm sorry you had to lay eyes on the tainted ones, but this is where the Roselle pays their penance. What do you think, Guy? The tainted Roselle are fated to live out their days working in the source, in the hope they may one day atone for their sins. They are nothing like the rest of us, by the very nature of their birth. They are impure and lack integrity. Jeez, the nature of one's birth does not enter into it? We are all born the same? Salt has brought prosperity to the holy state. Why rest solely on the Roselle when everyone could aid in the harvest? Let's actually ask this. I actually want to see how they'll respond to this. Yeah, the first option, they'll probably just get mad. That's just too hostile. Such would go against the goddess's will. Oh, of course, the frickin' goddess's will. The Roselle are to work to this land to atone for what they've done, and they'll not be disturbed. Yet higher yields of salt would benefit all Norzelia. We do well enough for ourselves with the current yields. Goddesses be praised. Or goddess be praised. She'll share her blessings with you if you come to count yourself among the faithful, but it won't change the fate of the tainted ones. Even though you literally just said you're going to change their fate, none but the overseer and his workers may enter. If you know business here, I suggest you be on your way. Dang, dude, that's this is sad. Imagine if we had a battle in here. That'd actually be kind of hype. High key, that'd be hype. Oh. I think she might still barely be alive, Frederica. They force young and old alike to toil in deplorable conditions and have the audacity to call it atonement. They don't even tend to those who collapse from exhaustion. They treat my people worse than criminals. It breaks my heart to behold such cruelty. I can scarcely imagine what it must be like to suffer through this. Oh, I would love to see them free, but they are under constant watch. It would be nigh impossible. Understand how you feel, but we mustn't look away. We have to use this opportunity to learn all we can. They do not think the Roselle human. That is the only way a nation arrives at such cruelty. Probably this one. Let's give a positive outlook for Frederica, because she's obviously very upset by this, and I am too. I suppose so. After all, so few are granted access to the source. But I fear I cannot bear to stare into the void where Hyzante's humanity should be and my people suffer. Frederica. Oh. Look at this, Serenoa. This scene before you is but a fact of life for Hyzante. It sickens me. Yeah, me too. This is rough. Okay, I'm gonna quickly scan around for more, good old sparklies. And then we'll check out the note. And it's also horrible that it's just the fact they have children here. Like, I don't know, dude. I mean, obviously it's all bad. But, like, at least, like, spare the children. Like, at least, like, wait till they're a certain age. I don't know. Like, jeez. And, like, the old people, too. Like, if they're a healthy adult, I guess I kind of understand it. Not, okay, I don't understand it, but, like, I guess it wouldn't be, like, as bad. It's still horrible. Okay, you know what? I'm trying to justify them. No, I should stop trying to justify it just because the fact that... It's just the fact that they have children just makes it much more, horrible. Anyway, let's check out that note that we got. Register of the Roselle. Here we go. Quota met. Failed to meet quota, given 3 lashes as a warning. Failed to even come close to meeting quota, given 5 lashes as a warning. Failed to meet quota for 3rd day in a row, given 10 lashes as punishment. Rations and water reduced by 1/3? That's not gonna motivate people to work harder. I don't get it. How do you think that's gonna motivate them to work harder? I don't understand. Like, at that point, you don't. It's just because they have to work harder to survive. But you can't just keep working harder. You'll just die, and that's what keeps happening. They just keep working them to death. Gosh, that's so horrible. Failed to meet quota 10 days in a row. Poor physical condition. Fevers show no signs of stopping. Suspending rations? Excuse me? Deceased. Replaced by 9-year-old boy. Failed to meet quota. Given 3 lashes as a... Oh my gosh. This is actually disgusting. So this is all for one person. This is all for one specific person. They have quotas met, then they fail to meet quotas. And like, look, you can just tell. They have less rations in water, and they're expected to work more? No. They're doing this on purpose to kill them. Gosh. What the frick, dude? No merciful goddess would ever do this. Goodness. This is actually disgusting, dude. I can't. We're ending the exploration right now. I can't, dude. We should return to the encampment. This is like the most... Oh, it makes me sick. It really does. Oh.
This is more awful than I imagined.
Will you still send any Roselle in the Wolfort domain here?
No, of course not. Obviously, again, the whole stupid merging path thing, I'll have to do it eventually, but I just don't wanna. I just don't want to.
Force them into a life like this.
It's just, basically what we're saying is it's them or us. That's really what it comes down. It's like, it's them or us.
It isn't right. It isn't just. I don't care that it would ensure our own safety.
Indeed, it would be unforgivable. What is just is constantly in flux depending on the circumstances. That said, protecting people is always the right thing to do. Wouldn't you agree, Serenoa?
I do.
I feel the same as you both, but...
My apologies. I didn't mean to place all the blame on you. Still,
Yeah, this is just... Oh, this is definitely going to be the hardest decision. 100%. And like, Benedict's being silent, dude, you know. Because he said we should give them up. He didn't even see what was in the source. Only us three saw it.
We continue stumbling on the path before us.
I don't know if Benedict would change his mind after seeing what happened. I don't think he would. Because Benedict definitely seems... Besides, like, whatever's happening with his old master, like Simon's wife, he seemed very attached to her. But he doesn't seem extremely emotional. Like, he lets logic dictate his thinking, whereas, you know, Frederica, Roland, and Serenoa are much younger. And Roland and Frederica are now being caught up in their emotions, but Serenoa is trying to, like... He's being caught up in his emotions too, but he's just like, wait, hold on. I'm also a lord. I have to protect my people. You know, so much responsibility falls onto him. There's literally no right answer in this. There is no right answer. Oh, this game is so good, dude. I hate it. I hate how good this game is, dude. It's so freaking good. Back we go to Wolfort to make our decision, right? Come on.
Serenoa and his retinue return to their domain, their every step weighed down by the heavy task Hyzante has placed upon them.
And frickin' Gustadolp.
Elsewhere, the newly restored kingdom of Glenbrook begins to take action under Queen Cordelia's leadership.
What? They're going to Hyzante? Huh?
The kingdom issues a joint proclamation with Esfrost against Hyzante, halting all trade and severing diplomatic ties with the Holy State.
Oh. What? Huh? As in, like, they're cutting them off? They're stopping trades. That way, Hyzante won't have anything else to trade with. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is gonna be like a major split. I forget which save files I even really used. Oh my gosh. Obviously, like, New Game Plus is a thing, but like, to be fair, if I can, you know, have to play as little New Game Plus as possible, I'll take it. Because no offense, but it's gonna take a long time if I were to do New Game Plus to feature every single new route. So I think I'm gonna do, if I can like just do it, is maybe just like, you know, like here, I could just, this is like a 1-chapter path split. If I do end up showing off all the chapters, like, I just don't think I don't think I'll be able to do. Like, the more I play this game, I'm just like, I won't be able to do it. It'll just take me so long. Like, I'm not gonna play an entire game again just so I can play one extra chapter in the middle of the game. Like, do you know how long that'll take me to do? I'll have to play like 40 hours of the game. Okay, not 40 hours, but I'll have to play like 10 plus hours of the game just to experience one more chapter. Like, that's horrible, dude. I'm not gonna do that. It'll just take me way too long. I just don't have the time in my life to do that. However, if I have like those separate save files, you know. I think I can save for this one because this is a completed chapter, I think. So this one should be fine. But, you know, I should just be very careful with what save files I go over with, because I think maybe at the end of the day I'll just do the main 4 paths, and then I won't do all the other side little bonuses. It'll suck, and like maybe I'll get to experience them one day. But like if I really try to show off every single freaking path in the game, it'll just take me way too long, dude. Way too long, and I just don't think I can do that. However, for today, I think that'll be it. I don't want to make this decision in today's episode. I just don't. I'm not ready for it yet. I need some time to think. I mean, I obviously know which choice I'm gonna make, but like, I just it's getting scary. It's really getting scary. Anyway, that's gonna be it for me. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I will see you all in the next episode. Have a great day. Bye-bye.